Hello Leo, welcome to my channel, and this is Tony. This reading is going to be with the question, what do you need to know before the shift, Leo? And by the shift I mean Saturn and Pluto changing signs in the month of March 2023. Saturn is leaving the sign of Aquarius and moving to the sign of Pisces, and for you Leo, this is going to be a relief since 2.5, almost 3 years since Saturn was in Aquarius and giving you quite hardships and tests and giving you difficulties, let's put it this way. You're going to be released after the 7th of March. And then Pluto is going to be leaving the sign of Capricorn around 23rd of March, getting to the sign of Aquarius. And of course, this is gonna change the dynamics for all of us. So let's get back to this reading. The reading is for anyone who has a placement in the sign of Leo, such as Ascendant, Sun or Moon. Also Leo, have in mind this is a general reading. Take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest behind. And let's see now, what is that Leo needs to know before the shift? What is that Leo needs to know before Saturn and Pluto change signs in March? Let's have a look. Wow. And we have two cards for you as a general energy for the period, the Temperance and the Queen of Cups. Then, Six of Cups, Page of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune, Leo. Yes, you might be feeling fortunate already just knowing that this period of hardship is going to be ending. And right here and right now, Leo, your energy is actually optimistic and proactive to a positive outcome. You really have the belief and you really have the energy around you that probably all of the tests are taken with success. And all of the tasks that you were pushed by the developments in your life to complete are actually giving you the reason to believe that the best is yet to come, that you're gonna get exactly what you want from the future and the future developments for you, Leo. Three of Wands is the energy of you expecting exactly what will make you happy, coming for you, being delivered for you. And the general energy for you in this period is actually presented by Sagittarius card, the Temperance and the Queen of Cups. These two energies literally are saying, I have the staying power to wait and get exactly what I want, exactly what I trust my heart desires the most, and appreciate it. It's like nothing can stop your optimistic approach to the future according to this reading, Leo. It's like you really, in the last 2.5, 3 years, were pushed to understand for yourself what makes you you, what makes you the person that has faith and appreciates what you appreciate right here and right now. This has been a product of many difficulties, many tasks, many problems that you have to solve. And you're probably still solving, since Saturn is not in Pisces yet, but it's still in Aquarius, giving you opposition with basically every part of your life. And most of it in your relationships, the others for you, Leo. So, many of you Leos are actually recognizing in the past the times that they were really happy and emotionally satisfied. Seems to me this is going to be the compass that some of you might be using to navigate in the situation in which you're going to find yourself with a lot of new information, with a lot of new developments. Some of them are going to be delivering a lot of opportunities and a lot of prosperity. There is a lot of abundance that it's around you in this new period. And some of you, Leo, are going to be actually getting inspired from your past, when you were really happy. Some of you are going to be actually inspired by a soulmate appearing around this period in your life, because Six of Cups also represents the appearance of a soulmate. And if you, Leo, are longing for a special person in your life, and also having the Queen of Cups, which is very spiritual, very emotional energy, but balanced, satisfying one, and you are really looking for the future and what it has for you, some of you will recognize the need to be in a meaningful, true love relationships. And this is what is going to be the new development immediately after the shift, as we call. And then you have Jupiter, the card of Jupiter, the Wheel of Fortune, in your reading, which is literally indicating for you, Leo, right here and right now, you're optimistic, having the strong belief that what you want the most is going to be delivered with the changes occurring in this period. Then, knowing what you really want, what you really would appreciate, because it defines you to the core of you, your heart center, let's say, and knowing how it is going to be implemented in the bigger picture around you, in the big frame, you actually going to recognize the need of a soulmate, or some of you are going to recognize the times that they were really happy in before, and use this as a compass to navigate with all this new information happening for you in this period and around it. And I believe that immediately after the end of March, you're going to find yourself on a brand new journey of opportunities, Leo. A journey in which some of you might find yourself traveling, moving, finding, the time to actually go around the world. This is for some of you, and some others will realize that all the changes, all the difficulties from before are actually delivering a fortunate turn of events in which you actually can benefit from the wisdom that you gained from the hardships from before. For any development, actually, this is expansion. This is luck and fortune coming in your life, I believe, after the shift is completed towards the end of March. And it's really interesting, Leo, because you have the Sagittarius card in the energy of your period, which is the Temperance, and then you have the avatar of Sagittarius here also in your reading, which indicates probably the transit of Jupiter. And Jupiter right here, right now, is in the sign of Aries. And for you, Leo, this is the 9th house that is being under the lucky influence of the planet of expansion. And maybe this is when, by the end of March, you're going to realize that there are a lot of opportunities for you in the world, right here, right now. Some of you are literally going to be traveling the world, And some of you are going to be finding inspiration in the faraway places and are going to be starting some kind of a business, maybe trading, import, export, from your area to abroad or from abroad to your area where you are living, where you are situated. And you're gonna find out that actually this is working for you in so many ways, because it's literally giving you the opportunity that you expect to have in your life to be moving forward. And for some others, it's gonna bring a brand new system of beliefs to do with expanding your horizons to the things that you haven't been able to see before. And Leo, I'm gonna check this for you. Why is the Six of Cups in the reading of Leo for the changes occurring with the shift of Saturn and Pluto changing signs? Why is the Six of Cups here for Leo? It's to bring balance in your life. For the ones of you Leos that are longing for these special ones, the appearance of a soulmate is actually gonna bring the so much needed balance. It's gonna justify all the efforts that you might spend in the past to have such occurring. And for the other ones, this time traveling in the times when you were really happy in the times before Leo, this is going to be the agent of balance, and this is going to be your newfound belief and reason to move forward in this new period, in this new chapter, and utilize all this new information, all these new developments and inspiration coming to you. And the other card that I'm going to be clarifying for you, Leo, it's going to be the Wheel of Fortune. Why is the Wheel of Fortune in the Leo reading for the shift of Saturn and Pluto changing signs? And it's literally to give you a closure of what you are going to be putting your faith and your trust in, Leo. I believe that in this period, right before Saturn leaves Aquarius, you're going to be pushed to really check what do you believe in. It's like you're going to be in a conflict, some of you probably, about what to believe, what is important to keep, what is important to go, to release your mental space for this new faith, this new optimistic approach. Because Leo, believe me, you're going to be having a very positive influence once in your life, in all areas of your life, once Saturn leaves Aquarius. This is 100% the case. I'm gonna check now all the positions in your readings, in your reading, Leo, and show me why is the Queen of Cups and the Temperance here, the Six of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune in the Leo reading for the shift of Saturn and Pluto changing signs. Why are they here for Leo in this time period? And Queen of Cups and the Temperance card are clarified by Eight of Wands, Leo. Then Six of Cups is clarified by the Empress. And then Page of Swords is clarified by the Emperor, and the Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Sun. Wow. And final outcome for you, Leo, is Six of Pentacles, and I believe that Cancer got this outcome in this position as well, Leo. So if you are a Leo that has some kind of a position in the sign of Cancer, I recommend for you to hear this reading as well. So Leo, I believe that this period is going to be a very dramatic but very positive for you, on top of all the disappointments from the last 2.5, 3 years. Many new successful developments are going to be occurring. Some of them in this period before the end of March and some of them after, because I see the trend for you is actually going to be very, very positive and very, very bright, Leo, because you got in your cards one by one the Empress, the Emperor, and the Sun. Leo, this is the birth of a new you. And why do I say that? When you have the Empress and the Emperor in a reading, usually they indicate the birth of something new. And this birth of something new, in your case, is the Sun. And you, Leo, are presented by the Sun. You are literally the sign that has the Sun as your avatar. And you are going to be born probably by the end of this period. By the end of March, there is going to be a complete new identity that you're going to have a hold of. It's like you are going to be awakened for everything that wasn't available for you before. And not only awakened, but you're going to be unstoppable. Empress is indicating that you are going to be in a situation in which you're going to be shaping, forming your world around you in such to be delivering abundance and the growth of everything that you want to see available for you in it. The Emperor, on another side, is you having the authority, the wisdom, and the ability, the resources to deliver such positive material abundance and developments in all areas of your life. And this is on top of any new information, any new ideas, any new inspiration that might be coming to you before the shift and after that. But like all of the cards showing the transition from your present situation, and I'm recording this on 7th of February, are going to be extremely positive for you. As I said, some of you Leos are going to be involved with worldly affairs, probably delivering something that you recognize as very valuable from the world in your own environment, or some of you are going to be actually doing the opposite, delivering from your homeland to the world a product, a new belief, a new understanding, a new concept of things. It's like some knowledge is going to be utilized and it's going to have a very positive influence on you. For all of you Leos, I believe that it's going to be a period after the end of March in which you're going to actually recognize the new person that you have become, the new leader, the new authority in your life. And this authority is going to be you. And the awareness of all the experience that you've been going through, how precious it is for this new you that you're gonna recognize, and you're gonna be the leader of all the processes in your life in that period, Leo. Emperor and the Empress together with the Sun. Wow, I haven't seen this in a while. I believe that some of these changes are actually already happening for you, Leo. I believe that you are already having proof that things are going to be getting better for you in so many ways, in so many areas of your life. Just one warning, Leo. Please be aware. Saturn usually delivers all the hardships right in the last few days, in the last few hours before it leaves a sign. It's like it checks all the degrees from 0 to 29, and then before it leaves, it delivers its final karma that it needs to be delivered before it leaves the sign of Aquarius for good for the next 29-30 years, Leo. So be aware of that. whatever optimistic new beginning you want to establish, put into the world, wait till the 8th of March at least. If not by the end of the March, when you're gonna have, much more clarity. But what a development. The Eight of Wands delivers promise for successful networking, moving forward in time, moving forward with success in any business project, in any business development that you might have, or any creative such, Leo. And not only that, the Emperor in the center of your reading, it's like you're gonna have the authority to control the processes, to control these new developments in your life the way that you desire, with one thing in your mind: multiplying your abundance, multiplying your blessings, multiplying the newfound precious beliefs that you're gonna keep in your world, and you're gonna let yourself being navigated by this newfound wisdom, this new heart-deserved wisdom in your life, Leo. And the Sun in your reading indicates that growth, prosperity, abundance, good health, and fortune is just starting to be entering your life from this point by the end of the March, and so on for the periods up to come. You're gonna find yourself probably in the beginning of April in a very, very balanced situation in which you're gonna know why the hardships were presented to you to be solved, to increase your ability to take the right decisions, Leo, to put you in a position in which you deliver abundance, prosperity, and balance in your life for good, and also use your abilities to deliver such balance and prosperity in the life of others. Leos, I believe that you're going to be one of the signs that are going to be very much supported by this ingression of Saturn in the sign of Pisces and Pluto in the sign of Aquarius in the month of March. There are many positive developments coming in your life and a lot of growth and optimism entering your life. So, Leo, be patient, as the Temperance card is asking of you, and know whatever difficulties you face right before 7th of March and then till 23rd, 24th of March, it's all going to be so much worth it, Leo. You're going to be really, really in touch with your emotions, and you're gonna know what is that defines you, what is that makes your heart sing, and what is it that is going to be making you appreciate everything in your life, because it's going to be wonderful developments coming your way. And I'm not saying this just to make things sound, positive and bright. I say it because I see it and I believe it. Let me know what changes is this shift bringing to your life, and let me know if you are satisfied with it, Leo. Let me know in the comments, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so, Leo. It will be greatly appreciated. Thank you for your time.